This is the 2022 Toyota Prius LE. As the first mass-produced hybrid vehicle, the Prius has set the standard for energy-efficient automobiles for more than 20 years. Every Prius comes with Toyota's Safety Sense package, giving you assistance from the pre-collision system, lane departure alert, smart stop technology, and more. There's still plenty of room for storage in the trunk of the hatchback, and there are even all-wheel drive capabilities for some Prius models. And of course, with 52 miles to the gallon in gas mileage, you'll find yourself saving gobs of money at the pumps once you drive off with your new Prius. Today, we're joined by Ford Brady Heppner. The 5'9" winger is in his second season with the Dawgs, and the Minnesota native is one of only 5 players on the team with both 10 or more goals and 10 or more assists this season.
Brady, how's it going, buddy?
Not too bad. How's it going, Mitch?
So, how about yourself?
I'm Mitch Stewart, and this is Driving with the Dawgs.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll get all buckled in, ready to go. We'll take a little journey downtown today. Does that sound good with you?
Sounds good. Look forward to it.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. You were someone that was added at the end of 2019-20 when you finished up your college playing days. You only got 3 games here, but then you ended up coming back to Roanoke. What brought you back to the Dawgs?
Yeah. It was kind of a roller coaster ride. Talked to Coach Dan Bremner after my college season ended in 2019 or 2020. Ended up meeting the team in Quad City. Played 2 there, and then Peoria, and then I actually went back to school to talk to my professors. I was going to fly out here to finish up the season with the Dawgs, and ended up the day I was supposed to fly out here, COVID ended the season. So it's been kind of a crazy ride, and just kind of stayed in touch with Coach Bremner, and ended up getting protected by the team coming into this season. Couldn't have found a better spot.
You grew up in Crookston, Minnesota, kind of right there in Hockey USA up north.
Yeah.
What was your experience like as a child kind of getting into the sport and learning the game?
Yeah, so northwest Minnesota, so it's cold as can be up there. Had an ice rink in my backyard since I was 2 years old, so kind of just had the skates on since I was born. My dad flooded the backyard, so always were skating. I have 2 brothers, so we had a lot of competitiveness with each other. In the summer, we were rollerblading together, and then in the winter, we always had the skates on. And then we had about a group of 10 of us that had backyard rinks, so we'd always we'd trade off on what rinks we'd go to that night. So it grew up with it, and it's been a lot of fun.
You had a little travel schedule going. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was a little intramural squad in the town, so it was a lot of fun.
And I actually learned that your brother Seth played golf at Division II Minnesota Crookston, where your dad is actually the men's golf coach. Would you be winning that family tournament out on the golf course, or would you be bringing up the rear in that group?
Yeah, I'd probably say I'm top 5 in my family out of the 5 of us. No, my brother's an unbelievable golfer. He had 4 great years at University of Minnesota Crookston. Luckily enough, my dad was the assistant at the time he played there, and now my dad's actually the head coach there. But no, he's an incredible golfer. I got to be on the top of my game if I'm competing with him, and I did beat him one time this summer, which was a blast. I think I was a couple under par, careered it. So yeah, but. My little brother, Brock, who hits the ball like 350 yards, I think we're a little bit more on the competitive edge, where Seth kind of takes advantage of us on the course a little bit.
You were a global business leadership major at St. John's. What do you kind of think is going to be your path for your career once you hang up the skates one day?
Yeah. Mouthful of a major. Only business major at St. John's, actually, so I took advantage of it. Yeah, looking forward, I actually did an internship with the academics department in a high school for my internship in college. So I love the behind the scenes stuff in sports. So I think it'd be really cool to be an athletic director of some sorts, whether it's in high school, college. Looking to go back at some point to get my master's in sports administration or just a BA, or an MBA. Sorry. But yeah, so something in sports. Whether it's, I definitely want to coach hockey at some point after I'm done. I do that in the summers right now with one of my buddies. We run hockey camps at home, so It's something I definitely want to do, stay within sports. My whole life's been revolved around sports, and I don't think I could live without doing something within that realm.
You know, it's been... No way. No way. Oh, it's like we drew this up or something. What's up, guys? What, are we getting to Driving with the Dogs cameo? Is this a crossover? Driving with the Dogs? Let's go! Hey, what's going on? That's awesome.
Hey, does this work? Oh, sorry.
For Jack Brown?
What is that?
You guys get a little lunch together?
Oh, hey! Could someone put my windshield wiper
Give
down,
Jack
please?
Brown's a shout out.
It's beeping out.
Oh, jeez.
This was a terrible idea. This was a terrible idea.
Man.
Well, fellas, y'all have a good
Hey,
one.
drive safe.
See you guys.
Always.
Make sure that makes the video. Hey,
Oh, it absolutely will.
tough question.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
fellas.
always.
I'm grilling it.
Bye, guys.
That's hilarious.
That is
hilarious.
absurd. Okay, well, now that we got that nonsense out of the way, I'll tell you, I was like mid-sentence and I stopped. I was like, there's no way. Because I saw Jeff's face.
Just a crowd of dogs walking
Yeah,
through
that was
downtown.
not planned, folks. That was just coincidence. We're live on Driving with the Dogs and anything goes.
That is amazing. Small town, I guess.
It kind of is. One word that I've heard tossed around a lot when some of the guys on the team are kind of describing your play is buzzsaw. How would you kind of describe your playing style, your mentality to fans or anyone that maybe hasn't been super familiar with your play?
Yeah. Buzzsaw is probably the best way to describe it. Just kind of fast, get in the way, get sticks on pucks, create time and space for myself. Kind of just frustrate the opponent. It's kind of always a game I've played and took pride in. And then try to put the puck in the back of the net as much as possible.
You've got 9 goals and 12 assists now on the season, so you are really stepping up the production offensively, and it's been a huge help for the team. I was going to ask you maybe what your favorite moment or your favorite goal of the year was, but I have a pretty good feeling what it is, and that would probably be that game-tying goal against Fayetteville back right before Christmas when you had 2 goals in that game.
Did Stubbs in the slot to the far side goal line, sends it in, Heppner shot, he scores! Brady Heppner ties it up with 1:29 to go!
Yeah. I'd have to agree with you there. As had been on a little bit of a schneid before that. I hadn't scored in a couple games and kind of was feeling off, and then puck would just happen to go in the net for me a couple times that game, and it was great. Great passes. I think it was Josh Nunendal who passed that puck to me. Great play by him, and it was nice. It feels like the puck's been going in more and more ever since that game.
Is there anything that maybe I didn't cover or anything that you kind of just want to say and leave out there for the Dogs fans that are watching this today?
I mean, we appreciate you guys a ton. It's like I said, best fans in the league by far. It's not even close. We've traveled around almost every rink now, and it's just it's crazy. When we're home, it's so much more fun, and the home ice advantage is a real thing here, and it's been awesome, and I'm so happy this is the place I got to be.
Well, we're definitely happy to have you, Brady, and you've been tearing it up out there. Thank you so much for riding with me today. I had a lot of fun. It was electric if we're making a hybrid pun right there.
There we go, yeah, there we
really
go.
Bad. You don't
Efficient.
have to let me get away with that. But no, take it easy, and good luck to you guys this weekend, and we'll have to do it again sometime.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
Yeah.
Mitch.
Thanks, man.
Driving with the Dogs is sponsored by Haley Toyota, the official ride of your rail yard dogs. Visit Haley Toyota online at HaleyHasItForLess.com and stay tuned for more episodes coming soon.